Hello guys, Startktik here, and I am back with another episode of Vanilla Plus. So I hope you enjoyed that little, I don't know, caving montage kind of thing, even though it really wasn't a montage. I guess caving speed up. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. But today, I don't really know what we're gonna do, but I guess let's go ahead and do our lucky blocks, not our cookie blocks. Lucky. So we are going to do 5 of them because you guys got 5 likes on the last episode. So that is like one more than the episode before that, so that's pretty awesome. What am I doing? Alright, yeah. Okay, so 5 lucky blocks. So guys, remember, every like you get on the video equals 1 lucky block. So let's go over to our lucky block area. I don't really have an area of it, but and if you don't know what this is, it is magical food, and you make that by taking nature essence and surrounding it with probably any magical essence crop kind of thing. But let's go. Holy crap, please be diamonds. I don't think they are, but infused diamond. Holy crap. Yep, making that armor. Don't even care. You know what? No, yeah, let's go ahead and make it now, because if there's like some enemy, that's gonna help. Faux show, like 50k. You already know. Alright. So let's do a dot. And a dot. And a deuce. And a dose. Alright. Here we go. So that's actually, wow. That might be a little better than diamond. I have no idea though. What, it lied to me. It says that it does 3 hunger. But clearly it didn't. Alright, so what are we gonna get here? A watering can? Yeah, a little light there, Paco. Ooh. What are these? Oh, that's good. That's good. And solid ender. Uses. Alright, so it has no use. 2 more lucky blocks though. A bunch of leads. And what is this? A quiver. Oh, that's cool. So nothing really exciting this episode, guys. But I'm going to be back shortly, and we are going to get on with our episode. Alright guys, I am back, and we are going to get started with Tinker's Construct today, which is pretty awesome. If I do say so myself, I guess. But so yeah, let's get some glass. And I think it was like, what is this, a controller? We need that too, so let's do that, and do that, and that, and then let's do seared glass. We're gonna need a little bit more glass to do that. We're gonna need the drain, of course, because it's useless without a drain. The faucet, which is super easy. And I think that's about it. So with the rest of these, we can just make them into seared bricks. And oh crap, we're out of coal. That's no bueno. So yeah, you also might notice these tools I have, and I just made those out of stuff I found while I was caving, or that and the stuff that came out of that lucky block last episode. And of course you saw me get the armor I'm wearing, and there's no coal there. Oh, I must be blind. Alright, we don't need too much, but we still need some, so yeah. I also think I might have to cut ahead again, because I was planning on just building the smeltery, and while the seared brick stuff was still smelting. But yeah, we still have a lot of it to smelt, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But also, I was out getting some clay for the grout that's needed to make it, and I was mining the clay or whatever by that village I found last episode. I think I showed, and that's where I got this crap. So yeah, if you're wondering. And what else? Okay, so I guess we could sort of go ahead and we don't even need these tools anymore. I also kind of worked on the farm over here, which I don't need anymore because cucumbers suck, pretty much. It's a pretty awful food. I also, if you're wondering why it's just a bunch of different colors, that's just because I didn't want to have the same color tools for everything, basically. So yes, that is why. There's no other reason why. It's just yes. Do you understand now? See? Yes. All right. We're done with that. But anyways, how you guys doing? So yeah. All right. So we have like not even enough for the base, which is always good, I swear. I'm not even kidding. It's fantastic. But let's get it. Let's just I don't know, let's do some work. Also, I guess while we're waiting, let's go ahead and grab some cobblestone because I want to make something that I found in the open blocks mod. Let's grab the furnace, and I'm just gonna do this with wood. So let's make like that much. That should be good. And also, I was just filling this drum up with water because I was waiting for the grout to smelt, and all you have to do is stuff like that. So that's how we're gonna get lava for the smelter, if I can find a nice pool of lava. So yeah. But anyways, so alright, let's wait for the last two to smelt. But I also made these lockers, which are pretty awesome. So this is like this is the ingot chest, and this is the stuff that needs to be smelted. And I made this village highlighter thing, and I have no idea what it does or how I get it to work, but I thought it looked pretty cool, so I made it. But the thing I wanted to make was these paths, and they look pretty cool, I guess. Ooh, it's looking smexy. Ooh, I actually kind of want to make that go all the way over to my smelter. Let's get like 4 more pieces, like a so. Oh, we need more wood in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright, so how is this coming? Oh, actually, we got a ton there. That's good. There's 8 more, so let's go over here and place some more. And there we go. So let's also get. No, we don't want that. We want the controller, the tank, and I think that's about it for now. Okay, we can put the drain. We're gonna put the drain above. I'll just do that now. Like that. That's what we're gonna do. Then we get this here faucet, and then we need the casting table, which is easy enough. But I want to go ahead and finish the main part of the smelter first before we make the table. So yeah, pretty much that's how I live. That's how I chose to live my life, basically. So we needed to fix that one and that should work now. Not much, but it does work. Alright, I can't complain. So let's get that, and God dang it, I hate when I do stupid stuff like that. Just wasting your time, like it doesn't even care. Is there a chisel in here? Chisel. I have no idea. I wish there was, because that's a pretty cool mod. Alright, so let's do that, and let's do that. And at some point I'm probably gonna have it coming out like that, but I don't really need that right now. And these things take quite a bit of time to break, a little more than I expected. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I actually really like these things, and I'm glad I looked through the open blocks mod. And let's just go there now. Open blocks. So this is that villager thing. So yeah, auto enchantment table. There's a lot of stuff in this mod. If you haven't used it, I suggest you do. But also, guys, that's probably gonna end it for this episode. I was gonna say tomorrow, but I meant next episode. We are going to continue working on Tinker's Construct. I'm going to work off camera on on getting materials to make awesome tools and stuff. As awesome as they get, as far as I am, I guess. But yeah, like I was going to say, I hope you enjoyed. My name, Startktik, and I am out. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out. Stay sexy. Oh my god. Bye.